Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Karthik, and in today's video we are going to do this topic, middle term splitting. See, firstly we have to understand what is factorization. Factorization is simplifying an equation into its original form, means how it was formed. So factorization has two parts. Firstly, using identity, and next is middle term splitting. Uh, so firstly, if you see this equation, so it is a quadratic equation because its highest degree is 2, and other quadratic equation you will understand in 10th. Firstly, we will understand this equation, how do we middle split the term, split the middle term. See, this is the topic of class 8th and class 9th also. Means you can say, firstly I'll do the level of class 8th, then I will reach to the level of class 9th. So firstly, we will understand how to split a middle term. If you want to split the middle term and find what would be, how it would be splitted. So firstly, you have to multiply these both numbers. Multiply. So the result will be 2x square into 3, hence 6x square. Now do the factor of 6. What are the factor of 6? 1 comma 6 and 2 comma 3 and again 6 comma 1. So you can say there are 4 factors of 6. So you have to choose the factor which when added forms the middle number, and which when multiplied forms this number. So if you see 6 into 1, 6x square, but 6 plus 1 it is 7x, which is not equal to 5x. Now let's check other one. 3x into 2x is 6x square, and 3 plus 2 is 5x. 3x plus 2x is 5x. So we are getting this. So we will get, so we will choose these two numbers. Hence, if you write it again, this quadratic equation will be 2x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 3. Now you have to take something common. If you see over here, so what is common? 2x is common. 2x is common. If 2x has come common, so this will be, x will be common, x will be left here, and here nothing will be left, so we can write it as 1. Okay. Now if you see this one side, so here is plus symbol. Again you will write 3 is common here, and here again x plus 1. So if you want to check if your answer is correct, so just see if these two brackets are coming the same with the same symbols and the same numbers, so hence you can say that your answer is correct, otherwise not correct. Now next step we will see, we will add both of these, and what will we do? We will put these together. This will be x plus 1 and 2x plus 3. If here would be minus, so we will write 2x minus 3, but here is plus, so we will do 2x plus 3. So hence our middle term is splitted like this. Okay, and we will take other example also. Let's take an example of using identity. See friends, for doing this by identity, you have to firstly learn these three identity. I know the students who are from class 9th, they already know these identities, but the students of class 8th should know this identity because it is new for them. Okay. Now you know the identity of, for 9 students, they know the identity which is a square plus 2ab plus b square. Okay, this is the identity of a plus b whole square. And if it is asked for a minus b whole square, then you will write a square plus b square minus 2ab. Here it will be minus 2ab, but here it was plus 2ab. Now a square minus b square. Firstly add both of them, multiplied by subtracted both of them. If you subtract both of them and add both of them and multiply them with each other, a plus b into a minus b. So these are the identities. Speak after me. A plus b whole square equal to a square plus 2ab plus b square. A minus b whole square equal to a square minus 2ab plus b square. A square minus b square equals to a plus b into a minus b. Now we will do it with identity. See, the student of 9th class can skip this part if they already know, and if they don't know, then they should learn this. See, 9 is the square of which number? It is the square of 3, and x square is the square of x. We can write it as 3x whole square. And 25 can be written as 5 square. And how can be 30x written as? 2 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 5. It will be 3. So if you see, then this number will be found. Now here in bracket you will write, therefore a square plus 2ab plus b square equal to a plus b whole square. Here in bracket you will write the identity, but opposite wise. It will be 3x plus 5 whole square. But in exam you won't write like this. You will have to write it like 3x plus 5 multiplied by 3x plus 5. Okay, you will have to write it like this, or your half marks might be cut. Okay, now let's take a same question of identity, and then we will come to our middle term splitting. Let these identities be written over here. So our next question is 16x square minus 25. So how will you solve this one? I think you might have got it. 16x square can be written as 4x square, and 25 can be written as 5 square. So if you see it, then which identity is getting used here? A square minus b square. Again in bracket, a square minus b square equal to a plus b into a minus b. So here it will be coming 4x plus 5, 4x minus 5. So our answer is already coming in 2 brackets. The answer should be coming in always in 2 brackets. Or if not coming, then you split it into 2 brackets, or otherwise your half marks will get cut according to maximum teachers. So we have got this. Now our most important next example, which contains use of 2 identities. Okay, so our question is x square minus 2xy plus y square minus 1. See, you might be thinking this is a quadratic equation, but it is also a multinomial because it has 4 terms. So how will you solve it? Because usually you solve the factorization of trinomials, but this is a multinomial. So I'll tell you how to solve it. Firstly, put this in bracket. Okay, so that you will understand it easily. Here if you see, it is the identity getting used. Here again in bracket you will write x square minus 2xy plus, which I've put it in the form of a because x is already getting used here. A square minus 2ab plus b square equal to what? A minus b whole square. Okay, so what step will come here? It will be x minus y whole square, and here is minus 1 which will come as it is. 1 can be written as what? X minus y whole square minus 1 is the square of itself. Okay, so we can write it as 1 square. So how it will be? Therefore we know that a minus b, a square minus b square equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Okay, so this is the identity getting used here. So it will be x minus y plus 1 and multiplied by x minus y minus 1. So this will be our final answer. So this is the confusing question. Now we will come to our middle term splitting. Friends, I have written 3 questions of middle term splitting over here. We'll start with the first one. But you might get this answer wrong. Why? Because the arranging of this equation is done wrong, so that you can get confused and do wrong solution. So we will arrange it as x square first. See, the arrangement of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c. A, B and C are the numbers, but if there is no number, for example in this equation, it will always be 1 over there. A, B, C are normal constants, but x and x are the variables used in the equation. This is the formation always, and not always plus. The symbol can be minus also. Okay. By the way, this is the topic of a 10th class. So ax square will be first, means minus 2x square. Don't write 2x square because it is minus will also come first. Minus 2x square plus 7x minus 6. First, what was the first step? Multiply over here. 2x square into 6 minus 2x square into minus 6. 6 to the 12x square. 12x square. So how will you write? Split to 12x square. 12 into 1. 6 into 2. And 3 into 4. And what? No more. Only these are the factors. So if you see, multiply 12x into x, 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 x and x. If you multiply these both 12x into 1x, it will be 12x square. But if you add both of these, so it will be 13x square, which is not equal to 7x. So this will be wrong. If you see this one, 6x into 2x, it will be 12x square. 6x plus 2x, 8x, but not 7x. This also wrong. If you see this, 3x into 4x, 12x square. 3x plus 4x, 7x. So this is our correct. So minus 2x square plus 3x plus 4x. Instead of this, you can do 4x over here and 3x over here minus 6. Why I have interchanged them? Because the answer will be coming same if you add both of them, but you can change the arrangement of them, because 3 was not coming in the table of 2 and 4 was not, and 6 was not coming in the table of 4, so they must be divisible with each other. So what will be our next step? Minus 2x square and minus 4x. What is common? Common thing is 2x. 2x taken common. So what will be here? 2 and minus. See, this is minus, so we can write it as minus x plus 2, or 2 minus x can also be written. Plus 3 will be common. X but I have done something wrong. If we have to put this minus, no, so then minus 3 into, it will be 2 minus x. See, for bringing these two brackets same, you can change the symbol in between. It is not always important that you will put the plus only. Okay, 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3 into 2 minus x. This will be our answer of first question. Now I'll change the marker and change the question also. See, again the same step I'll follow. This will be our rough column. Okay, this much is already used. So 30 into x square, it will be 30x square. What can be the factors? 30, 1, 30, 1, 15, 2, 15 to the 30, and what more? 3 into 10, 10, 3, and what more? 5, 6, 6, 5. Yes, so only this much factor. So I'll directly choose not by this much. 30 plus 1 is 31, not equal to 11. 15 plus 2 is 17, again not equal to 11. And 10 plus 3 is 13, again not equal to 11. Last option 6 plus 5, which is equal to 11. So we will write x square plus 5x plus 6x plus 30. See, now what will we do? We'll just again take common. X is common over here, so we'll write x plus 5. And if you see over here, then 6 is common. Again x plus 6 5s are 30, so 5. So in our bracket, these brackets are same, so our answer is correct. X plus 6 multiplied by x plus 5. This question is done. Now we will come to our next question. See, 6 minus x square. If you see 6 into x square, it is 6x square. Now split the 6x square. I think we should use this space. I'll erase this one. There is no space. Okay. What will we do again? 6x square. I've written the factors. 6 into 1, 3 into 2. Already you know we will take 3 into 2. So I'll use the blue marker. 6 minus, we can write it as minus 3x plus what? 2x minus x square. See, we can write it as 3x minus 2x. Why can we write it as? Because minus 3x plus 2x will be x only. But if I put this plus and this minus, so it will be plus x, which is wrong answer. Okay. So again, first step, take common. First step was split the term. Second was take the common. Common is 3, so we can write it as 2 minus x. And if we take over here, so x is common. Again 2 minus x. What is it now? 3 plus x multiplied by 2 minus x. Now we will come to our next questions. See friends, this is a star question. Why? Because here is root coming over here. So most of people confusing this. See, if you take common, so firstly 9 into x square, it is 9x square, can be written as 3 into 3, comma 9 into 1 and nothing else, only this much. So if you you can write it as 9 minus 3 root 3x plus root 3x minus x square. See why I have written this? If you do this, multiply 3 root 3 into root 3, it will be 9x. So that's why, which is equal to this 9x square. Now if you take common, you will think 3 is common, but common is 3 root 3. 3 root 3. Why? Because if you do 3 root 3 into root 3, it will be 3 into 3, hence 9. So root 3 will be left. Now what is left over here? X is left over here because 3 root 3 we have taken common. Plus again x common. So what? Root 3 minus x. Root 3 minus x. So if you further solve it, so it will be root 3 plus x, 3 root 3 plus x, 3 root 3 plus x, root 3 minus x. So this is our answer. See, root questions are very important because they are confusing also. But I have solved one for you, and in later videos I will do other chapters of class 8th and 9th. Okay friends, bye bye, see you in the next class.